feeling like the years are catching up. Stiffness in the morning. Less energy than you used to have. Maybe aches and pains that weren't there before. Does it feel like your body just isn't cooperating the way it used to? Making simple things a little harder. Maybe even frustrating. It's a reality many of us face as we get older. This feeling that the vitality you once had is slipping away, piece by piece. You start wondering if this is just how it is now, if you're destined to slow down, lose your edge, and just manage the discomfort. But what if I told you there was a simple secret? Something I discovered that completely changed things for me. It's a technique rooted in ancient wisdom from Thailand. And honestly, it felt almost too simple to work. But it did. It wasn't a magic pill or a grueling workout, but a gentle, rhythmic approach that reconnected me with my body and unlocked a level of energy and ease I hadn't felt in years. In this video, we're going to dive into exactly what this Thai technique is and how its simple principles helped me move better, think clearer, sleep deeper, and even feel better in my gut. It's about regaining that sense of capability and living life fully, without being held back by the usual suspects of aging. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you with its simplicity and power. So, let's talk about the foundation of this incredible technique. When I first heard about it, I was skeptical. Like many of you, I'd tried various exercises, diets, supplements, all promising relief or renewed energy. But nothing seemed to stick or make a significant, lasting difference. This Thai technique wasn't about pushing your body to its limits. Far from it. It's built on the principle of gentle, consistent, rhythmic movement, almost like a moving meditation. Think of it less like going to the gym and more like rediscovering a natural way of being in your body. A way that encourages flow rather than forcing strength. The philosophy behind it is that our bodies hold tension, stiffness, and blockages not just from physical wear and tear, but from stress and stagnant energy. By introducing slow, deliberate, and connected movements, you start to release these blockages, allowing energy, what they call prana or chi, in similar traditions. Though the Thai term has its own flavor, to flow freely again. This isn't about lifting heavy weights or pounding the pavement. It's about moving your body in a way that is nurturing, respectful, and harmonizing. The first key aspect of this technique involves what they call mobilization through rhythm. It's about gently moving your joints and muscles through their natural range of motion, but doing it slowly, mindfully, and with a certain internal rhythm. It's not about stretching until it hurts, but about inviting ease into the movement. Imagine your joints are like rusty hinges. Trying to force them open quickly just causes pain and potential damage, but applying gentle, consistent pressure, warming them up slowly, and moving them back and forth with care helps loosen that rust. This technique uses simple movements like slow, circular rotations of the shoulders, gentle neck turns side to side, careful hip rotations, and even ankle and wrist circles. These aren't complicated yoga poses or intense stretches. They are movements you can do sitting or standing, requiring no special equipment. The key is the slowness and the awareness you bring to them. As you slowly rotate your shoulders forward, then backward, you pay attention to how it feels. Are there tight spots? Are some movements smoother than others? By noticing this without judgment, you start to understand your body better. This gentle movement is like a wake-up call for dormant muscles and stiff joints. Let me give you an example. For years, I struggled with stiffness in my lower back and hips. Getting out of a chair after sitting for a while felt like an ordeal. Bending down to tie my shoes was a conscious effort, often accompanied by a groan. I thought this was just my new normal, but incorporating just a few minutes of gentle hip circles and slow, controlled pelvic tilts as part of this technique started to make a difference. Initially, the range of motion was small, and there were clicks and pops, but with daily, gentle practice, The movements became smoother, the stiffness lessened, and those small, everyday actions like getting up or bending down became noticeably easier. It wasn't overnight, but the consistency of the gentle rhythm yielded results. Another part of this initial phase focuses on the spine. Our spine is central to our structure and energy flow. This technique includes very gentle spinal waves, not dramatic twists or bends, but subtle movements that articulate each part of the spine. Imagine a snake moving, smooth and fluid. That's the feeling you aim for. Simple seated forward bends not trying to touch your toes, just letting your upper body hang heavy. Gentle side bends like reaching one arm overhead, and slight seated twists, all done slowly, synchronized with your breath. These movements, when performed regularly and gently, help decompress the spine, improve posture, and relieve tension that accumulates from sitting or standing incorrectly. I noticed this helped significantly with that nagging lower back discomfort that used to be a constant companion. It wasn't curing a specific condition, but it was creating space and promoting flexibility in a way that felt fundamentally healing. The real power in this initial phase isn't just doing the movements, it's doing them rhythmically and mindfully. The Thai tradition emphasizes the connection between the physical and the subtle energy body. By moving slowly and with intention, you're not just working muscles and joints, you're coaxing your energy to flow more smoothly. This has a direct impact on muscle stiffness and pain. When your muscles are tense, they restrict blood flow and nerve signals. Gentle, rhythmic movement encourages relaxation, improves circulation, and helps release that built-up tension. This translates into less aches, more flexibility, and a greater sense of ease in your body. It's like giving your body a gentle internal massage with your own movements. I started feeling looser, less brittle, and more capable throughout the day. Simple things like reaching for something on a high shelf or turning to look behind me while backing up the car became less of a strain. It was a subtle shift at first, but over time, the accumulation of these gentle improvements was profound. It laid the groundwork for everything else that followed with this technique, showing me that profound change doesn't always require intensity. Sometimes, gentleness and consistency are the most powerful forces. And that leads us to the next crucial layer of this practice, which involves something we do all day, every day, often without thinking. Building on the foundation of gentle, rhythmic movement. The next key aspect of this Thai technique delves into something fundamental to life itself: breath. We breathe constantly. But how often do we truly pay attention to our breath? In this tradition, breath is seen not just as a physiological necessity for oxygen exchange, but as a carrier of vital energy and a direct link between the mind and body. Learning to breathe properly and mindfully is considered just as important as the movements. Most of us, especially as we age or become stressed, fall into shallow chest breathing. Our shoulders rise and fall, but our diaphragm, the large muscle beneath the lungs responsible for deep breathing, is underutilized. This limits oxygen intake, keeps our nervous system in a slightly stressed state, and contributes to feelings of anxiety and low energy. The technique teaches simple, deep diaphragmatic breathing. It's not complicated. You simply sit or lie comfortably and focus on breathing into your belly, allowing it to expand as you inhale and contract as you exhale. Placing one hand on your chest and the other on your belly can help you feel the movement. The chest hand should remain relatively still, while the belly hand rises and falls with each breath. The emphasis is on slow, deep, even breaths. Inhaling gently through the nose, feeling the air fill your lower lungs and expand your belly, and exhaling slowly through the nose or mouth, feeling the belly gently draw back in. The key is the slowness and the depth. Aim for longer exhales than inhales, as this helps activate the body's relaxation response. Practicing this conscious, deep breathing, even for just a few minutes each day, has remarkable effects. Physiologically, it increases oxygen supply to the brain and muscles, calms the nervous system by stimulating the vagus nerve, lowers heart rate and blood pressure, and reduces the levels of stress hormones like cortisol. Emotionally, it helps to quiet the constant chatter of the mind, reduces feelings of anxiety, and promotes a sense of calm and presence. For me, this was a game changer, particularly when it came to sleep. I used to struggle with falling asleep, my mind racing with thoughts about the day or worries about tomorrow. Incorporating deep breathing before bed, just 10-15 slow, conscious breaths, helped quiet that mental noise and allowed me to drift off much more easily. It's like telling your body and mind, it's okay. You can relax now. Beyond just calming the mind and aiding sleep, deep breathing practiced consistently as part of this technique also impacts digestion. Stress is a major culprit for digestive issues, indigestion, bloating, constipation. When you're stressed, your body diverts energy away from digestion. By calming the nervous system through deep breathing, you create a more favorable environment for your digestive system to function properly. I honestly hadn't connected my breathing to my digestion before, but after practicing this technique for a while, I noticed my digestion became more regular and comfortable. Less bloating, less discomfort after meals. It was another surprising benefit derived from such a simple practice. Now, bringing these two elements together, the gentle movement and the conscious breath, is where the true magic of this technique unfolds. This leads us to the third crucial aspect, mindfulness and presence. It's not enough to just go through the motions or just breathe deeply while your mind is a million miles away. The Thai technique emphasizes bringing your full awareness to what you are doing, in the present moment. When you are performing the gentle joint rotations, you are not just thinking about your grocery list. You are feeling the movement in your shoulder joint, noticing the stretch, the subtle sensations. When you are practicing the deep breathing, you are focusing on the inflow and outflow of air, the rise and fall of your belly, the feeling of your lungs expanding. This practice of mindfulness within the movement and breath strengthens the mind-body connection. It's like exercising your focus muscle. In our busy lives, our attention is constantly pulled in different directions. We're often thinking about the past or worrying about the future. This technique trains you to anchor your attention in the present moment, within your own body and breath. This has profound implications for cognitive function, including memory. While this technique isn't specifically designed as a memory exercise, the practice of focused attention and being present strengthens neural pathways related to concentration and awareness. When your mind is less cluttered with distractions and anxieties, it is better able to process information and retrieve memories. I found that my focus improved throughout the day, and I was less likely to misplace things or forget appointments. It wasn't a dramatic change like suddenly having a perfect memory, but a noticeable improvement in my ability to concentrate and stay mentally organized. The beauty of this technique is its holistic approach. It recognizes that the body, mind, and breath are interconnected. Stiffness in the body can contribute to a restless mind. Shallow breathing can exacerbate stress, and a scattered mind can lead to physical tension. By gently working with all three aspects simultaneously, moving the body rhythmically, breathing deeply and consciously, and bringing mindful awareness to the process, you create a virtuous cycle of healing and vitality. It's not about pushing hard or achieving some peak performance. It's about cultivating a sense of ease, presence, and flow in your own being, regardless of your age or physical condition. The consistency is more important than the intensity. Even just 10 to 15 minutes a day of this gentle movement and mindful breathing can start to shift things. It's about weaving this practice into the fabric of your daily life, making it a natural part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. This gentle persistence is key, because the changes happen gradually, but they build upon each other in powerful ways. And this consistent, gentle approach is what truly allows you to start seeing the kind of transformative results I mentioned at the beginning, impacting everything from how you feel physically to how you think and sleep. It's about reclaiming a sense of vibrant health, one mindful breath and gentle movement at a time. Next, we'll look at how integrating this practice truly changed my life and how you can start experiencing these benefits yourself. So, how does weaving these simple threads, the gentle, rhythmic movement, the conscious, deep breathing, and the practice of mindfulness, together on a consistent basis, truly change everything for me? It was like rediscovering a younger, more capable version of myself that I thought was gone forever. It wasn't just one area that improved. It was a ripple effect that touched every part of my life. The initial benefits were the most noticeable: less physical pain and stiffness. The daily aches that used to dictate how I moved or whether I even felt like going out started to fade. Getting out of bed in the morning felt less like a chore and more like just getting out of bed. Walking became easier. Standing for longer periods felt less taxing. It wasn't about becoming an athlete, but about regaining functional movement and comfort in my own skin. That alone was incredibly motivating and uplifting. But the benefits didn't stop there. As I mentioned, my sleep improved dramatically. No longer spending hours tossing and turning. My mind calmer thanks to the breathing and mindfulness. Waking up feeling more rested and ready to face the day makes an enormous difference to your overall mood and energy levels. When you sleep better, you just feel better. You have more patience, more enthusiasm, and more capacity to enjoy life. This increased energy wasn't a jittery, caffeine-fueled rush, but a steady, underlying vitality that carried me through the day without the usual afternoon slump. And the mental clarity was a wonderful surprise. The practice of focusing my attention during the movements and breathing exercises seemed to spill over into the rest of my day. It became easier to concentrate on tasks, to follow conversations, and to recall information. That feeling of mental fog that sometimes settles in as you get older lifted. It's not about solving complex problems instantly, but about feeling sharper, more present, and more mentally agile in everyday situations. Even my digestion settled down, likely due to the combined effects of reduced stress, improved circulation from the gentle movement, and a more regulated nervous system thanks to the breath work. It seems incredible that something so simple could have such far-reaching effects, but it's a testament to the interconnectedness of the body and mind. Perhaps the most profound change was the shift in my mindset. When you're in pain, low on energy, and struggling with simple tasks, it's easy to feel defeated, to withdraw, to accept that this is just how it is now. This technique gave me back a sense of agency. It showed me that I wasn't powerless against the aging process, that there were simple, gentle things I could do every day to improve my quality of life. It fostered a sense of hope and empowerment. Instead of focusing on what I couldn't do anymore, I started appreciating what my body could do, especially with a little care and attention. I know what some of you might be thinking: I'm too stiff, or I don't have the time, or it sounds too simple to be effective. And I understand that skepticism, because I felt it too. But the beauty of this technique is that you can start small. Even 5 or 10 minutes a day can make a difference. The movements are adaptable. You don't need to do them perfectly. The focus is on finding your range of motion, your comfortable depth of breath, and your ability to be present. Even if it's just for a few moments at first, you can do these movements sitting in a chair, standing while you wait for the kettle to boil, or lying down before sleep. There's no need for special clothes or equipment, just a little bit of space and the willingness to try. Remember, small changes, done consistently, add up to big results over time. You don't have to embark on a massive fitness program or overhaul your entire diet. This Thai technique offers a gentle, natural way to reconnect with your body's innate ability to heal and thrive. It's about cultivating health from the inside out. addressing not just the physical symptoms of aging, but the underlying patterns of tension, stress, and disconnection. If you've been feeling held back by stiffness, low energy, poor sleep, or a foggy mind, I truly encourage you to explore the principles of this gentle technique. It's not a quick fix, but a sustainable practice that honors your body and supports your well-being as you age. It helped me reclaim a significant portion of my vitality and joy, and I believe it can do the same for you. It's never too late to start feeling better, moving easier, thinking clearer, and living your life with more energy and less discomfort. You deserve to feel good at every age. I'd love to hear if any of these ideas resonate with you or if you've tried similar gentle practices. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful or inspiring, please give it a thumbs up. It helps others find this valuable information. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips and insights on living your best life. No matter your age. Thank you for watching. Live your best life at every age.